Friends, here we are discussing about introduction to variables and rules to define variable names. First, let me go with introduction to variables. See here, variables are used to store data. Actually, they are same as mathematics variables. See, suppose in our mathematics, if you want to define, let's say, 5 value to a variable called x, how we can do it? Simply, we can do like x equals to your number. So same expression we can use even in our Python scripting or in our Python programming. And here this x is called variable. So that variable is also called as identifier. And here the very important point is no need to declare variable before using it. Say suppose you are going to define like x equals to 5, or let's say some y equals to some 6.7. So here 5 is integer, 6.7 is float point. You no need to tell this information to Python. I mean, I am storing integer into x and float point into y. No need to tell that. Automatically Python will identify that. That's why Python is called dynamically typed language. Now let me go with a simple practice. See, suppose I am writing x equals to 5. That is valid. Let me take one more variable y equals to 6.7. That is also a valid. Now let me save and run it. There are no errors in the output. Even you are not getting any output because you don't have any print statement. If you have print, then only you will get output. That's fine. Now I am giving some space at the beginning of your first line. Let me save it and run it. See that? Indentation error, unexpected indent. So unnecessarily don't provide any space even for your variables. Let me remove that space, save it and run it. Yes, now there are no errors. Fine. Now suppose I want to display the value of x. How we can do it? Very simple, using our print only. Print in parenthesis, just write your variable name. And be clear, don't provide quotations for our variables. Basically, we will use quotations while using print statement. But those quotations for strings, for text, for message. Now x is not a text or message, it is a variable. Inside that a value is there. So if you want to display variable value, don't take quotations for your variable in print function. Now let me save it and run it. Yes, you are getting output as 5. Not only x, even you can print y. See the result. Now I want to print both x and y using one print. Yes, you can do it. Let me try with one more print function. But here you have to separate your variables with x and y. Now see the result. Yes, you are getting 5, 6.7. That's fine. Now suppose after fifth line, I am deleting x value. So del, delete x variable. Now after sixth line, there is no more x in your Python script or Python program. And after sixth line, suppose if you try to print x value, then you will get an error. See that? Name error. Name x is not defined. So up to sixth line only your x variable is valid. But after sixth line, there is no more x because you are deleting x in sixth line. That's it. That's fine. And here, while defining our variables, as of now, we have taken only single character for your variable. Not only single character, you can take even multiple characters to define a variable name. See that I am taking my number. So this entire my number is like one variable called x. My number is like one variable like your x. See, I am writing suppose 67. Then print my number. Now let me comment 7th line because you will get an error, right? That's why I am commenting 7th line. Now let me try. See that you are getting output 67 for your 10th line output. See, in your Python programming, you can provide any number of empty lines, no problem. But don't provide spaces at the beginning of your line unnecessarily. That's fine. And here, while selecting your variable names, we have to follow some rules. Now let me go with the rules. Rules to define a variable names. See here, the variable name can only have alphanumeric characters and underscore. That means while defining any variable name, you can consider capital A to Z or small a to Z or 0 to 9 numbers and underscore. Only these combinations you have to take. And the name of the variable must always start with either a letter or an underscore. See, even though you can consider numbers in your variable name, but while starting your variable name, always you have to start with either a letter or underscore. Don't start with a number. Let me show you that. First, let me comment this entire program or entire script using multi-line comments. So using triple quotes, we can comment multi-lines. Now, even though if you have logic in your program, in your script, now we commented all lines using triple quotes. That's why if you run, there is no output. Because your Python now won't execute all these lines because they commented. That's fine. Now see, suppose my equals to, let's say, number 6. That is valid. Now suppose if I take my at the rate equals to some number. Now see the result. Invalid, because you have to take always only alphabets A to Z, capital or small, underscore and numbers. But this is special character, right? You should not consider that to create a variable name. And one more thing, don't start with number. See, suppose if I write x1 equals to some number, it is valid. See that, let me save it and run it. But if I take 1x, because I started with a number, no, that is invalid. See the result, invalid syntax. But you can start with underscore, no problem. See, underscore x, that is perfect. That's it. Next, the name of the variable should not have spaces. See, suppose I want to define a variable in this way, my number equals to some 8. This is not a valid because your variable name consists of space. That is not a valid. See that? Here you are getting an error. Line number 19, there is an error, syntax error. So if you have a space in your variable, I mean if you want to take a space in your variable, instead of space, just take underscore to get clarity on your variable name. That's it. And finally, variable name is case sensitive in Python, which means capital num and small num, they are different variables. See that? Let me do any variable. Suppose I am taking my equals to 7 and small letters my equals to 8, my small m capital Y equals to 9 and capital M small y equals to 10. Now all these variables are different. If you want to get clarity, just print them. My comma my now see the result. So all are different variables. That means variables are case sensitive. And remember this point as well. See, suppose if I write my equals to 6, anyway that is valid, and my space equals to 6, that is also a valid, my equals to space 6, that is also a valid, even you can take different numbers, no problem. My space equals to space 78, any number. See, all these are valid. But if you provide space before starting your line, then that is invalid. I mean, invalid syntax, because you are going to provide some indentation unnecessarily. That's it. Now let me remove that space and try it. So be clear here, my intention is while defining your variable, on either side of your equal symbol, you may or may not provide space. That is not a problem. That's it. Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video.